Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to Blader&Co. So today I'm going to take a look at BX-23. So this is PhoenixWing 960 GF. Alright, so front of the box, pretty standard design, same as what we've seen already for a bunch of these starter releases. So you've got your awesome looking PhoenixWing blade there, and also an image of the string launcher. So it's pretty cool. This release does include a string launcher. Moving on to the back of the box, we've got our parts listed, and just your standard info on, the Beybladex X system, as well as the blader, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, well, with that all said and done, let's go ahead and crack this one right open. Super keen for this one, so let's just jump right in. So up first, we've got our skill up guide. So as you can see there, we've got our silhouette at the hint for this month's release. So first up, we'll go ahead and take a look at the launcher. So what's really nice about PhoenixWing is it includes a string launcher. So we've got this really nice red colorway. It's a lot nicer than the black string launcher in my opinion. It looks a little bit less cheap. The black one's got some pretty glossy plastic, so this one looks really good. Also, that black stripe that runs up the center is a matte color rather than sort of like the glossy kind that came with the black version of the launcher, so really cool. It's really great that we get a string launcher included. Alright, so PhoenixWing. So for anyone who hasn't been keeping up with the anime or the manga, the blade is owned by Burn, so he is the leader of Team Yggdrasil. This is the blade that he creates after doing a ton of research and data. It's what he thinks is going to be able to defeat Carmen X by creating the fastest blade possible. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the bit. So what's really nice about PhoenixWing is all three parts are brand new. So the bit, we get GF, so that's gear flat. So as you can see, the teeth on this go all the way down to the bottom of the shaft. So not something like flat where you've got, your teeth and then the flat portion. These ones go all the way straight down to the bottom. That's going to be great for easily hooking back onto the ridge in the stadium, so should be able to perform a ton of, extreme dashes. Next up for the ratchet, we've got 960, so crazy. We're straight into a 9-pointed ratchet already, so which is really cool. A really awesome translucent red colorway, and as you can see, all those little 9-pointed spikes that stick out. And again, the height is 60. All right, and then finally we've got our blade. So here we've got PhoenixWing, and this thing looks awesome. Obviously it's a painted blade, so it is gonna chip, but it just looks so good. The red color is awesome. The color of the red paint is just so good, so nice. All the details on the blade of, like the PhoenixWing's like feathers, it looks so good. It's kind of reminiscent a little bit of, I suppose, the Galaxy Pegasus metal wheel, just with the paint and the design and how, both of these are meant to sort of emulate the design of like wings with like feathers. So crazy, looks so good. And then obviously in the middle, you got that yellow portion, that translucent yellow portion, which looks really good. And obviously you've got your Phoenix motif there, which just looks crazy. The full wingspan of the Phoenix just looks awesome there. This is such a good looking blade. All right, well, let's go ahead and put this one together, because all these parts individually look pretty cool, so it's going to be awesome to see this one fully assembled. And there we go, that is the fully assembled PhoenixWing. And this thing is crazy. Easily my favorite X release. I feel like they've been getting better and better with the designs, and every couple of releases I keep saying that, this new release is my new favorite, but this one hands down is so cool. It's so good looking. So obviously being a painted blade, this is going to chip a bit, but if you're like me, you'll probably pick up multiples of this just to have a few and maybe keep a few nice in your collection. I can't wait to use this one. Like I said, I've already picked up a few of these just to keep a few nice in my collection because it's such a good looking blade. All right, well, let's not wait any longer. Let's have a look at some test launches and just see how this thing performs and how it moves around the stadium. So as you can see, heaps of speed, hooks onto the extreme line so easy with that bit. Crazy fast movements. You'll notice the sound that it also makes from the bit if for any Metal Fight fans out there, it's going to be super reminiscent on like sort of like the performance tip from Media-El-Drago, just that crazy sort of noise that it makes from the teeth scraping on the stadium. Really cool as well. All right, so let's go ahead and do a couple of size comparisons. So we'll start off with drandagger. So as you can see, just see how sort of imposing, I guess, PhoenixWing looks next to other blades. Just think the design and the color and all the detail, yeah, it's awesome. And they're even comparing something like Gear Flat to Rush, just all those teeth and how much wider the bit is. Next up, we've got hellschain. And then finally, we've got rhinohorn. So obviously rhinohorn being a smaller blade already, you can see just how big PhoenixWing is compared to this as well. So since we've done a few comparisons between PhoenixWing and other blades, I'm also going to do a quick little comparison between the launcher included in this one and also the black standard release string launcher. So obviously performance wise, it's going to be exactly the same from what I've seen. Rotation and string length and all that identical. Right, so final thoughts. Well, I don't really know what else to say. It's awesome. It's such a good release. It's such a cool looking blade. Performance-wise and even, in battle, it's just so fun to use. Like, just the weight of it and the speed, it's just so recoily and yeah, it's awesome. Like I mentioned, I think, it's worth picking up a few. Just to maybe keep one or two nice in your collection or have a couple of spare ones to use. Yeah, I myself have done that. I've picked up a few. The weight of the blade and how recoil it is, so far it seems like it's a really good part to use in the current meta. So for that reason, it's probably also worth picking up. Also, from a value standpoint, I feel like the fact that it comes with a string launcher, it's not a bad way to get a few string launchers, and then also, you get a really cool blade as part of it as well. So overall, TT is killing it at the moment. This is without a doubt my favorite X release. This would probably be a great pickup for if you're just getting into X. Obviously having that string launcher is going to be a great entry point as well. So just a crazy release. Alright guys, well that'll do it for today's video. So share your feelings down below on PhoenixWing. How many of these do you guys plan on picking up? If you enjoyed today's video, why not leave a like, maybe even consider subscribing. Until next time, take care. I'll speak to you guys in the next one.